Hi, I'm Jesse Hinson. I am an associate teaching professor and the undergraduate coordinator in the Department of Theater at Northeastern. I teach acting methodologies, improvisation, stage combat, and movement. So stage combat is the devising and teaching of choreography that tells the story of violence in service of the play. And that can look like a lot of things. It can look like in Shakespeare when all you get is a little stage direction that says they fight. And it can be as minimal as a look. When I was 5, I was very much involved with martial arts. I was state champion in fighting in Florida in 1990 and 92. And all of that competing constantly got me used to being in front of people. And then after about 8 years, I just got burnt out. And for whatever reason, decided to audition for a musical. It was Oliver at a dinner theater in Gainesville, Florida. We were compensated at the end of the night in leftover dessert. And I was like, this is the best job ever. So I just kept doing theater after that. I've done a lot of Shakespeare. I love Chekhov. The only thing I don't really want to do are musicals because you don't want to hear me do a musical. I got into stage combat because I had to. My first internships were at a Shakespeare company and we were doing plays which required these fairly intense armed fight scenes. And so it was just one of those things where it's like, here's a broadsword, I'm gonna teach you how to use it now. And then later on, I got the formal training. There's a lot that goes into it and it's really all revolving around communication, boundaries, taking care of one another, and storytelling. But ultimately, the goal is never to put anybody in harm's way. I fractured my elbow, I've separated my shoulder, I've broken my nose, I've been thwacked with swords and poked with daggers. This finger only straightens that much anymore. There are occupational hazards around that. I've learned from every one of those. Good stage combat means never having to say you're sorry. So the best fight I was ever involved in, my scene partner was Shura Baryshnikov. That Baryshnikov, right? So you can already know that that person knows how to move at just a phenomenal level. So it was like a 4 or 5 measure fight that told a David and Goliath type of story. And I mean, by the end of it, she was gouging my eyes out. She had hidden like a blood pack that she bit my ear, and then like chewed on the blood pack and spit it out right in front of the audience, and like the audible gasps. It was just an absolute tilt. I'm really proud of that one. And I really enjoy choreographing students now too in their fights. It's an upper level course in the Department of Theater. Actors take it, stage managers sometimes take it, game design folks, people who are just interested in movement. And it's cool when all of those perspectives help to accentuate what that art form is. The thing that I appreciate most about being here has consistently been my students, my faculty colleagues, our department staff, and getting to experience their generosity and their talent and the ways that they take theater and push its boundaries. It's fascinating, it's inspiring, and it's a lot of fun. My name is Jesse Hinson, and this is my narrative.